Hello everyone, my name is Ravi Singh. I am the owner of the XUV 700 parked over here. So it's a AX7L, the luxury model, the diesel automatic variant. So I've been driving this car for the past 6 months now. I got this car by the end of January this year. As I said, right, in a Mahindra, you expect that there will be some niggles in the car. So I think in terms of the electronics, the car is very heavily loaded. And because of that loading, there are certain issues that I'm facing in the car. One of the key issues that I'm facing, and in fact this issue has become very frequent, especially when I'm driving the car in a longer run, is that if the navigation is running and I'm connected on Bluetooth and I'm playing some music on the car, the Bluetooth hangs randomly. I mean, sometimes I'm just not able to connect, the connection suddenly drops and I'm not able to play the music anymore. So it happened in one such drive where I was driving from Agra to here, and about half an hour into the drive, the Bluetooth suddenly stopped connecting. And whatever I do, even I try to turn off the Bluetooth on my phone, I tried to turn off the Bluetooth on the car, nothing seemed to work, because in the car I couldn't turn off the Bluetooth, I couldn't disengage the existing connection, because the loading icon was still there on the screen and it was there for perpetually on. So ultimately what I had to do was I had to stop the car after an hour of this issue coming up, and I had to do a factory reset of the Adrenox system. One factory reset did not solve the problem, so I had to do about 3 or 4 factory resets because the system was not responding. So after 4 factory resets, I had to add my phone again, and then it started working, and it worked for some time, right? So I mean, this is some issue that I have been facing, and I had never faced this issue with the 500. So even while changing the Bluetooth connection, like if I'm connecting my phone is already connected and I just want to change the music onto my wife's phone, that doesn't seem to happen so seamlessly, because there could be a lag in the system, or there could just be a Bluetooth bug in the system which is causing this issue. But yeah, I mean, I'm not very confident that if I disconnect Bluetooth in a running car, I'll be able to reconnect and I'll be able to play the music again. An issue, but then it is a nuisance that is there in the car. The other issue that I have with Mahindra is not a niggle, actually it is a missing feature. I don't know how the users are accepting it. Apple CarPlay, it is still there on Mahindra's website advertising that the CarPlay is available with the car. But it's been 6 months now, and I have no update from the dealer in terms of when the CarPlay is going to come over. And when the car was delivered, even Android Auto was not there. So I am an iPhone user, so having an Android Auto didn't really make much of difference to me. I was actually eagerly looking forward to have the Apple CarPlay feature. Again, as even most people, I try to do research online, and some people are saying that it is available, it is going to be released in August this year. So fingers crossed, let's hope that this time when the OT update comes, they also sort out the remaining bugs. The electronics, I think that is one of the issues that I'm having in the car. The car throws up errors randomly. So just yesterday I had this issue. I was driving the car. I had gone to a local market. When I came back and switched on the car, it gave me an EPS error. And honestly, this error is fairly serious because it could mean that probably the oil, the power steering oil has drained, or the system itself is not responding. But as I said, since it's a Mahindra and the electronics have these niggles, I just had to restart the car. I mean, I switched off the car, got out, shut the door, lock the car, wait for a couple of minutes, come back, switch on the car, and the niggles are, the error is gone. Faced this issue multiple times actually. I think about 3 or 4 times now. I start the car and there is a hill descent control error. So I'm not able to replicate that issue. So I'm not sure what is causing that. These are serious errors. It just says the hill descent control error, HDC error or something like that. And the error is there till the car is running. It doesn't, if you wait for some time typically, if the error doesn't exist, then the ECU resets it, or the error should get cleared. But it doesn't happen in the car. So if I still keep driving the car, the error will be there consistently till the time I restart the car. I have never tested hill descent control because in Gurgaon, the roads are pretty much flat across. One restart and the issue goes away. If you stand here, you'll actually see that there is a uneven surface here. You can actually see a line. I don't know if you're able to locate it because the color is dark and it's not very easily visible. I was highlighted about this from when I went to get the car detailed. Uneven surfaces that have come with the car. And this is not just one error. There are, I think, 4 or 5 different spots wherein such problems are there. This is one such prominent surface unevenness that I was not very happy about when I learned after a couple of days of taking delivery. That says a lot about the quality control that Mahindra is doing. It's I mean, again, these are the smaller things that could have been avoided very easily by doing a proper quality check on the car. I had an experience where they had to flash the entire firmware of the car. During that phase, the maps didn't get updated. I had to go a second time to ensure that the maps were getting updated. Even after updating the maps, I could only see the navigation, the arrow mark where it says the car is there, but nothing loaded on the maps. The service center was puzzled. They didn't know what to do because they had loaded everything that they had. The car was not responding, so I just took the car back. I noticed that after a couple of weeks, the map started started working normally. These are really serious errors. I didn't expect, to have these errors because I never faced such kind of issues on the 500 earlier. This is something I feel that Mahindra should really work upon. Maybe these are just software bugs and they can be sorted out very easily just by doing code enhancement or just by reconfiguring the Adreno system maybe. I know that a first generation Mahindra always has a lot of bugs. So I was sort of mentally prepared to handle some of the electronic bugs that the car will throw up in the future, and even some of the niggles I've already faced. Thank you so much guys. If you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe. Please let me know about your feedback and any inputs that you would want to give me as a user or as a viewer.